Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Today we are going to discuss about coding tools. The points we will discuss here are firstly softwares, code editors, Notepad++, Dev++, Visual Studio Code, code blocks, Eclipse, code light, Netbeans, brackets, Atom, Qt Creator. Softwares, code editors. What is a code editor? Code editors or source code editors are the software that is designed specifically to help developers in coding. These are actually the text editors with some additional functionalities to manage and edit code. It can be standalone or it can be a part of an IDE. What is the difference between IDE and text editors? Code editors. Code editors have more functionalities than the plain text editors. Plain text editors don't offer features like syntax highlighting and auto indentations. Also, code editors are not IDE. IDE Integrated Development Environment. IDE includes debugging functionalities, code generators, and many other complex functionalities to help the developers, whereas code editors help developers in coding. According to programming languages, it highlights keywords and syntax errors. Now we will discuss different code editors and IDEs one by one in detail. First of all, Notepad++. Notepad++ is a source code editor for Windows, Linux, and Unix. Some of its features: it supports macros, recording, and playback. For the ease of use, it provides many features like adding, bookmarks, finding and replacing tasks, auto-completion, and syntax highlighting. It supports multi-view and tab interface for multi-documents. Here are some pros and cons. Advantages include spelling check option is provided, easy to use for beginners as well, and it also good community support for GitHub. Some disadvantages include remote file editing is not available for HTTP, SSH, and WebDAV. If you want to use Notepad++ on Mac, then you will have to use a third-party tool. Supported languages: C, C++, resource file, Java, assembler, MSINI file, HTML, JavaScript, PHP, ASP, Pascal, Python, Perl, Objective-C, Fortran, and Batch. Dev C++. Dev C++, an open source IDE, is considered one of the best C++ IDEs. Dev C++ can be used only on Windows. It does not support other OSs such as Linux or OS X. It has features like code completion, tool manager, integrated debugging, syntax highlighting, GCC-based compilers, profiling, and so on. Here are some features: support GCC-based compilers, support for multiple languages localization, customizable syntax highlighting editor, support of templates for creating your project types, tool manager, find and replace facilities. Some supporting languages: Dev C++ IDE allows us to write and compile C and C++ programs. As C++ is an enhanced version of C language, the C++ compiler can compile any program written in C language. Visual Studio Code. Here are some features: syntax highlighting, auto-completion for variable types, function definition, and important modules, debugging with breakpoints, call stacks, and an interactive console. Visual Studio Code is extensible and customizable. Here are some pros and cons. Lightweight tool, and another advantage is it doesn't make much space on RAM. And one of the disadvantages is sometimes the system runs slow on Linux. Some supported languages: C++, C#, CSS, Dockerfile, Go, HTML, Java, JavaScript, Markdown, PHP, PowerShell, TypeScript, Python, and all this. Code blocks. Code blocks is an other awesome IDE for C++ development, which gives you all the necessary features and tools. You can use this IDE on various platforms such as Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. Here are some features. Code blocks has all the basic features such as debugging, compiling, and auto code completion. Other features include profiling, code coverage, code analysis, drag and drop features, etc. You can add more features through plugins. It is extensible through plugins. Supported languages are CodeBlock is oriented towards C, C++, and Fortran. Eclipse. Eclipse is one of the simplest and most powerful IDEs for C++ development. This is an open source IDE that is available for Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. As this is a very simple IDE, beginners will find it very easy to use. It gives you useful features such as debugging, code compiling, auto code completion, profiling, refactoring, static code analysis, drag and drop features, and so on. Here are some features: code shortcuts, autocorrection, refactoring, diffing files, organizing reports, formatting source codes. Some supporting languages. Eclipse is written mostly in Java, Ada, C, C++, C Sharp, Fortran, Groovy, JavaScript, Julia, PHP, Perl, and all this. CodeLite. CodeLite is a powerful code editor that supports Windows, OS X, and Linux. It's an open source software, meaning it's free of cost. Some features. CodeLite comes with features such as code compiling, next generation debugging, profiling, class browser, static code analysis, code completion tool, refactoring, and so on. Database explorer, spell checker. Some supported languages. CodeLite as a cross-platform IDE is specialized in C, C++, PHP, and JavaScript. What are Netbeans? Netbeans is a great and best IDE for C++ development, which provides many project-based templates. This open source software has features such as refactoring, automatic indentation, syntax highlighting, bracket matching, code folding, and so on. Here are some features. Best support for latest Java technologies. There is a fast and smart code editing, easy and efficient project management, repeat user interface development, write bug-free code, support for multiple languages. Its supported languages include Java, C, C++. The next one is Brackets. Brackets is also an open source code editor that is used mainly for web development, but you can use it for C++ by installing a plugin. Brackets is one of the most popular IDEs loved by a huge number of programmers. Here are some features. Inline Editor. Brackets enable you to open a window into the code you care about most. Live Preview. Real-time connection to your browser make changes to CSS and HTML and instantly see those changes on screen. Also see where the CSS selector is being applied in the browser by simply putting the cursor on it. Preprocessor support. Brackets allow you to use quick edit and live highlighting with your LESS and CSS files, which will make working with them more comfortable than ever. Its supported languages include Java, C++, JavaScript, and Perl. Okay friends, this is it. Atom. Atom is a modern, powerful IDE which can be used for many computer programming languages including C++. Here are some features: auto-completion, an extensive autocomplete system for every language out there. File system browser. The file tree and fuzzy finder make opening projects and files very simple. Multiple panes. Split your workspace into multiple panes to compare and edit codes across files. And its supported languages include Atom support many programming languages like PHP, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, SAS, Lisp, Python, C, C++, CoffeeScript, etc. The next one is Qt Creator. Qt Creator is a useful best IDE for C++ for building graphic user interface based cross-platform software applications for mobile, desktop, embedded devices, etc. Using this software development tool, you can build high quality graphical user interfaces and high performance application using speed up your development. Here are some features: Qt Design Studio, Qt Creator, Meta Object Compiler, Emulator, and its supported languages include C++, Python, JavaScript, and C#. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this lecture, and please also write the summary of what you have learned from today's lecture in the comment box. Allah Hafiz.